Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So from today we are starting here our pattern number 2 that's called the sliding into. We already completing here our first patterns called the two pointer, and also we solve maybe 6 to 7 problem using here this two pointer approach. So if you miss, go and check out, link will be in the descriptions. So in this video we are basically discuss about the sliding into introductions and also the flowchart, or you can say as a template that how you should think of the sliding into. So in sliding into, we basically having the two pointers. It's called the low and also the high. That's why sliding into is also one kind of two pointer approach as well. That's why first you need to learn the two pointer and after that the sliding into. So the case of sliding into, what you have, if you having an array like that, so it should be two pointer, one called low and another called the high. So high, and we basically expanding here this high, expanding here this high, this is basically called expand. It means that high and we basically increasing here our high, our array should be expanded, and high we basically increasing here our low, and our array should be shrink. Because if I am going to make this low as constant and try to increasing here the high, and you can see that it basically expanding here my array. But how am I making here this high as constant, these portions, and try to increasing my low? So this portion is basically the shrink. That's why in the case of sliding into, it maybe have expansions or it maybe have the shrinks. So how can you basically do the shrink and expand using the two pointer, using two pointer patterns? Cool. Now let's see how you should apply here this sliding into approach. So first rule is how you have the non-negative value. How you have the non-negative value in your array, you can basically use here the sliding into. Okay, so let's try to write this out in down. So let's see our flow chart, or you can say as a template. Okay, you can say that the templates. So first thing is the question is must be from the array or string, because string is also an array itself. Because if I am going to converting here the string, it may be in the some kind of characters, character by character. That's mean it also one kind of array. So if we have the linked list, so in the case of linked list, the 99.9% case is that sliding only is not applicable. So that's mean you can using here in the sliding in the approach in the array. Okay, so this is the first rule that how you have the 90% cases. If you have the questions called array, you can definitely using the sliding into approach. Then after that, your questions may be asked for sliding windows. Sorry, your question may be asked for the substring. Your questions may be asked for substring or the sub array. We can say the substring or sub array. Then you can also think of the sliding window. It's means the first rule is your problem statement is obviously coming from array, and in the problem statement it may be defined that the question is related to sub array or the substrings. Now you can think of the sliding window. Also, are we finding, are we finding maximum? Are we finding here maximum or minimum, longest? See clearly, see longest, shortest. See again, max, minimum, longest, shortest, or the length, or the length. Okay, not length actually. Or you can say as a length, or you can make it as a, let's say, sum, count, or you can say average, or the at most k, at least k, exactly k. You can say that exactly k. You can also add here the length as well, but it not needed at all length. But maximum, minimum, longest, shortest, sum, count, average, at most k, at least k, exactly k, that are basically usable. Length means you can make it as the shortest or the longest length, like that. I just add it here, longest length or the shortest length, like that. It means that if your question is asking for maximum, minimum, longest, shortest, the sum, count, average, at most k, at least k, exactly k, then you can basically think of the sliding into. You can definitely using the sliding into if you have the non-negative value. If you have the non-negative value, you can say like that. That's the non-negative value that you can apply here the sliding into. See, here is also one catch. Here is also one catch. If your question is not from sub array or the substring, you cannot apply here the sliding window, because first your question should be coming from array, then the substring or sub array or the substring, then the criteria should be work. Then the criteria should be work. Otherwise, not. You cannot apply the sliding window proof. Let's see one questions. Okay. But before that, let's try to define, or let's try to actually discuss about the sliding window types. Discuss about the sliding window types, because that is actually important. Sliding window types. So there are two types of sliding window basically. We first one is basically called fixed length. Another one is basically dynamic. Is basically the dynamic. Fixed length means it have exactly fixed length, and dynamic mean it can be shrink or it can be expand, because we know that the rules of the sliding window is basically have the expansions or the shrink. Okay, this is nothing but the rules of the sliding window. Okay, so what we can do, let's take one example cases and then we see it clearly. So let's assume that we having an given array. Let's say 1, 0, 3, 5, let's say 2, and 1 and 4. This is nothing but our array. This is nothing but our array. Let's do some boxes so that it look code actually. Now we have given one questions. So let's say sub array of length 3. Sub array of length 3. Find, okay, should find maximum of all their sum. This is nothing but our questions. So let's say this question is coming at the interview. This is nothing but the easy questions. So you have given an array, and your question is subarray of length 3. Find maximum of all their sums. So what you can basically first think, you maybe think about the brute force approach. So you are basically calculating here all of the subarray, okay, and then you can basically track the maximum sum, right? So first what you can do, you can maybe taking here this one array, then this array, then this array, like that. You can basically taking this one. Okay. Same approach sliding in is also working like that. So if I taking here this one, because sliding with the length of 3, it means that this is the fixed sliding window. This is not dynamic fixed. If you have a fixed position like k is equal to 3 like that, it means that this is basically fixed. This is an fixed sliding window problem. So now how can you think of that sliding will be applied here? Because if I see that the question is coming from sub array, the length of 3 mean fixed. Find the maximum and also all their sum. It means that definitely we can using here 99.9% cases it should be the sliding window, because it's also have the non-negative value. It also have the non-negative value. We can definitely think of the sliding window patterns. Cool. Now how can you solve this problem? How can you solve this problem? So what you can do, you can first think this statement, because length of 3. So it may be like that. So the first summation should be like that. You can say that 1 plus 0 plus 3 it equal to 4. Now what about the sum number 2? I'm talking about the subarray number 2. So subarray 2 should be 0 plus 3 plus 5, like that. Okay, obviously like that. Okay, now see, carefully see one more thing. If I am going to taking here this sub array, in this portion 1, 0 and 3 is added and make it 4. Now in the second sub array, our value is 035. So it's mean that this 03 and 03 is basically common. So you don't need to calculate it again. Why you need to calculate it? Because it's already calculated before in our first subarray. So what you can do, we are basically removing here the one from our actual array or actual answers, okay, and try to adding here the 5 and try to add it here the 5. It's mean that if I have the answer of 4, what I can do, first I'm going to join them with 5 because this is the next value and previous value should be the minus, so it should be the 8. This is how we can basically calculating, and this is how we basically move here our window using two pointer approach. Okay, let's keep one recap. Let's give you one recap. Okay, so our pattern is obviously the sliding window pattern. So when you are basically think of the sliding window pattern, so you should have the non-negative value. Okay, and we have two pointer, one is called low, another one is basically call. So low job is to shrink and high job is to expand. Okay, if I see the tablet, so question must be from the array or strings, 90% cases. So in the case of linked list, it not be possible to apply here the sliding window patterns. And after that, the next one is basically your questions may be asked for substring or the sub-array. Substring or sub-array. If it is not substring or sub-array, you cannot apply here a sliding window approach. Okay. And after that, are the question is basically finding for maximum, minimum, longest length, shortest length, sum, count, or average, at most k, at least k, exactly k, then you can basically think of the sliding window patterns. You can think of the sliding window pattern. So sliding window are basically two types. One is the fixed length, another one is the dynamic length. Okay. Fixed means this is the fixed positions, and dynamic means it can be shrink, it can be expand. Okay. And you can see that this is nothing but an one example cases. Okay. So this is nothing but an introductory video as well as that how can you basically think of the sliding window patterns. That's it for my site right now. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed this full tutorial. As well as I also recommend you to watch my SQL playlist as well. I mean the MySQL, or you can say SQL or SQL, whatever you can pronounce. So 50 SQL question from LeetCode. You can also follow this out that I already created. And you can also see my two pointers pattern video. I already explained everything in details on here. Okay. So thank you and bye bye.